Yo, what's up, everybody? I don't know, it's late, but anyway, I'm sitting here, I'm thinking, I'm listening, I'm watching TV, I'm seeing shit on TV, social media, all this stuff. Figured I'd give a little input, whether you want to hear it or not or whatever. I'm on here. Anybody, it's Rob. If anybody don't know me, my name's Rob, owner of Evolution of Recovery. What we do is we have real recovery houses that actually help people with staying sober, with structure and environment, and whatever. Anyway, I wrote a lot of stuff down because I want to read it. I'm going to read it fast. I'm not going to keep you holding. If you can, share this, and whatever. Watch the whole thing. But anyway, for recovery houses, there's a lot of free resources out there for people that are free. We let the individuals choose what they want to do free. Like there's like the YMCA, they could swim, they could lift weights, they can, whatever, if they jog, if they, whatever, want to eat healthy. I mean, I got a whole list, not in front of me, obviously, but I got a whole list of places that have stuff for free if they choose to do it, if they want to do it, if their goals are that, they're interested in it. We let people, decide if they're set up with outpatient. We try to strongly encourage a human being that is free in this world to go to outpatient. You know what I mean? We can't make anybody do anything. I'm not going to turn somebody down because they don't feel like eating healthy or something like that. One thing at a time. It's great that they're off of drugs and alcohol. You know what I mean? But we do help them with their goals. We definitely tell them about new goals that they might be interested in, new things and stuff like that. I also think that, I think if you own a recovery house, dude, I think you should show face to your recovery house. Maybe it's me, maybe I'm crazy, maybe I'm stupid, maybe people don't want to say it, maybe people stay in their own lane, whatever, I don't know. But what I think is that an owner like me, myself, or anybody else should show up to their recovery houses and not just leave everything to their people on the backs of their people, not meet the clients, not talk to the clients, I think that's a little ridiculous. And I also think it's unprofessional, actually. I actually think the presence of a person that is actually doing stuff nonprofit, for-profit, doesn't matter. Should show up to their place and make sure everybody meet people, see how they look when they're, God forbid you go in there, you might notice something. Maybe you got a little more experience than your managers and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I think they should show up. I think every house should have Narcan in it, big time. I think urines, normal stuff that, not a boarding house, a recovery house should have. Without rules and structure, it is a boarding house. You know what I mean? It's like if people are saying whatever, if you're not showing up, you have no structure. You don't make people go to meetings. You don't let people, do whatever. You just don't watch nothing that's going on. It's a boarding house. It's not a recovery house. You know what I mean? It's not. So, if you're saying that you're a recovery house and you got all these rules and great things and there's hurdles that these people got to jump and all these other, and you're not making nothing, you're a liar. You're just lying. You're flat out lying to the people. 3 minutes in, I'm trying to keep this fast. So, basically you're lying to treatment centers, you're lying to people, you're lying to the people that are in there, giving them false hope. They get out, they have no rules, they're addicts, they want to do whatever they want to do anyway without structure. They wind up going right back to using drugs, or they use drugs, stay in your house because you ain't urinating them. It's just a whole shit show, and that's not cool. That's not cool for the person that's in treatment either, though, because they're being lied to. They're like, oh, it's a great place. Yeah, they get there, and it's not. And that's all over the city. There's a lot of places like that. They go there, they're a mess, they're trash. For nonprofits though, you know what I mean? Nonprofits basically, dude, they get state money, they get donations from family members that help them pay for stuff. You know what I mean? They raise money, and that's how the stuff is paid for. It's not paid for by the nonprofit. It's actually paid by the people that are donating, or the state or the federal government that's giving them grants, or people that are doing fundraisers to getting stuff, and that's what pays for it. You know what I mean? That don't mean, the people in the nonprofit that own nonprofits, so they do get a salary. The people that work there get a check, so it ain't all just for free. Now there is volunteers though that show up and do stuff like that, but it's you know, there is stuff, they're allowed to take a profit. They're also allowed to have a 6-month reserve too, you know, so they're allowed to have money sitting, you know, God forbid something happens, you know, stuff like that. So, you know, but they're not paying for it. They're not paying for it at all. They're not paying for nothing, actually, at that point. You know what I mean? They're just basically like buying whatever materials they need to give out to whatever good cause they're doing and the good work they're doing. And then at that point, they put money in their pocket because of the work they do, because nobody wants to work for free in this world at all. And they're entitled to take a salary, and the people that work for them are entitled to take a check. So, you know, nonprofit means they're making money. It just means that it's a nonprofit. You know what I mean? And they usually don't pay taxes and stuff like that, you know. But real quick, I'm almost done. For profit, the owners, like, we don't ask for nothing. You know, me, I'm saying we because I. We don't ask for donations, state money, federal money. We don't get no free nothing. You know what I mean? Like that. That don't happen. That's just don't happen. We don't ask nobody for nothing. We do everything ourselves. That's all for profit means. We make money and we keep the money that's left over after we pay everything. You know what I mean? But we have to pay taxes and all that kind of stuff like that. There is nonprofits though that do scholarship the people that are in the homes. But they can't give them the money, so they give the recovery house owners the money, and the recovery house owners, you know, it's the same thing, basically. But they're giving it for the people, and it's nonprofits, and they do a good thing, and they help these people, and they help them get on their feet, and they give them that ample amount of time. It's another thing that's going on out there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we have, I think we're up to, 21 temp services that we use to try to help people get jobs, and then we got people from the state. We direct them to them to get ID, you know, they're free Social Security cards you could get down at, you know, City Hall. Down near City Hall or whatever like that. Like, there's all these places that there's out there that help people, and you could get stuff like that. If people want Narcan, they get it for free. You know, they're on CBH or medical insurance or whatever like that. And for the record, you know what I mean? I think like 99% of my whole program is actually people with government insurance. You know what I mean? But we don't take insurance at all. We don't take a cent from insurance either, you know what I mean? But they have it, and we strongly suggest like they go to therapy and their doctors and stuff like that. But we don't, you know, I don't even know, like private insurances don't even send, you know, I don't even know about all that shit. But that's for my program I'm talking about. And then I'm hearing, I don't know, everybody else is too. You know, they got this shit on a motherfucking TV about like all this shit they're doing down in Kensington. I mean, dude, this is the bottom line. As far as I'm concerned, the only thing I kind of want to talk about is it is illegal to use drugs and carry drugs and for people to sell drugs in the United States of America. So people shouldn't be walking around with drugs in their pocket and shooting drugs and doing drugs in front of police officers. It shouldn't be happening. They should be getting help, but it shouldn't be happening. It's illegal. It's illegal in the United States of America to carry illegal drugs or do illegal drugs in front of a police officer. It's actually almost disrespectful. Like, it's just disrespectful to the whole entire law enforcement, judge, everything. It just don't make no sense. It's like, it just don't make sense. You're not allowed to do it. You know, I agree with people, you know, getting help for their stuff that's going on. Like, if a medical professional is working, doing it, like a licensed medical professional is doing procedures, helping fix stuff, clean anything, wounds, operations, sicknesses, cough, cold, whatever. That's why there's hospitals, doctors' offices, stuff like that. I don't think anybody should be doing that if they're not a medical professional. You know what I mean? If there's a place that is open and they have a medical professional working there, that's fine. I don't see what's wrong with that. I don't think anybody could disagree with me. That's why there's nurses and doctors. That's why people go to school, and that's why they make a lot of money, them people, to make sure people don't go through that. And, you know, really, dude, that's all. I'm not going to get deep into it because it's late at night, but I am going to dig in deeper, and I'll talk about more shit once in a blue. I'm not going to keep getting on here burying everybody, but if you're, you know, everybody have a great night, but if you're one of them people that have recovery houses and you have no rules or nothing, just say you have a boarding house, that's all. Call rehabs, tell them, you know what I mean? Like, yo, I got a boarding house or whatever. Wait, then why would you be talking to a rehab, though? Anyway, why would you even be talking? You know, because they're looking for places for people to get help. So why would you even be talking to a rehab? I don't know. You'd be like calling like whoever you call that you board house, put an ad in the paper or something. Like, yo, got free bed open with other people in the house. But why would you even be calling a rehab? Why would you even be saying that you're doing whatever if you're not even doing it? It's called being a liar and just housing people in the house and not having nothing and calling it something just so you could get people, but really you do shit. You're a fraud. You're fake. You're a liar. It's bullshit, dude. It's terrible for the people that are really trying to get help. So I don't even know why you would call it rehab, because you're a liar. You're a fraud. You know what I mean? And, if I get any kickback, I got more to say about people like that if they want to talk shit. But you know who you are. You know what you do. You even know what you do even further than that. Some of you, I ain't getting into it. I'm not going to do it to you. I'm not going to do it to you. I can do it to you. Don't make me do it to you. But these guys should really start being honest. That's all I'm saying. And or get on your game and start really doing what you're saying you're doing. If not, you know what I mean? Because you never know out there, dude, who's like going to watch this and who's been wherever and who knows about whatever. And maybe there's people that know about stuff that ain't even in the recovery house field or in recovery at all that might know what you're doing. Who knows? You know what I mean? They might just pop on my shit or somebody else's shit and just start telling people. I don't know, so whatever. But anyway, everybody have a great day. Rob from Evolutions to Recovery. Thank you.